Hello everybody, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and this is a live match I recorded with randomdbzguy, and yeah, it's live. I probably should have started recording at a later period in time, so you guys can't look at all my Pokemon. I have about, I don't know, 5 boxes, about, like, give or take, like maybe 4. A lot of them, like, are really not that great either. For example, just an example, Lilligant, has really poor IVs, and, I don't know. Yeah. This is with randomdbzguy, and those are my fruit snacks, which I decided to show you, because, they're my fruit snacks. There is going to be a communication problem, a slight communication problem. Yeah. Sometimes when you try to fight people on Wi-Fi, there is a failure of connection, and it doesn't work. You just kind of sit there for like 5 minutes, and not much happens. So I'm about to run around and disconnect and then reconnect, and then try to speak to him again. And yeah, yes, yay. So I have like a really small construction job, and I mostly shovel, and I've been doing it for, I don't know, at least 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks and 3 days, and our foreman guy has to leave for a week, so we get a week off. And yeah, that's my character wave dashing right there. I'm gonna host, and there he is, dbzguy. This is a good match. I think I've just been on a super roll with RU today. I haven't gotten destroyed at all. I mean, this RU team just never lets me down. The only time I've ever lost with this RU team was on a live stream. It was a DBZ live stream, and this guy had a really tight RU team, and I missed with head smash, and he set up his stealth rocks, and that was the pivotal turn of the game. Really should have uploaded it, I guess. But I should have uploaded it live, with live commentary actually, because me and my friends were watching and we were like going crazy. Lead with electrode, fix the screen because it's a bit hanging to the, you know, it's a bit floppy. Push it forward, you know what it is. I really didn't think he was gonna earthquake, actually. I just didn't want Electrode to die yet. I don't know. Beaky's just so good. I thought he was gonna go for the safe rock climb, but I guess Earthquake makes sense, since it's 100% accuracy. Get the Toxic on Bull Rush, smiley face. And, I'm selecting my move, and I think what do I do? I Brave Bird? No, I Roost. Yeah, look how much Rock Climb does. Excuse me, hiccups. Oh, man. Okay, yes, it's not doing much, because Beaky's just a boss. And I mean, there's not much I can say about Beaky, it's just like, its defense and HP is way too high for this tier. I really think, well, I don't know. If Beaky wasn't underused, it would get like shat on by Jolteon and Raikou and like all these special attackers. So maybe it's just like a RU Uber or something, but this guy can take hits all day. All day. He can do it all day. He's doing it right now. He goes into Gutsy, you get it? It's a Guts Flareon. Look how much damage it took from Brave Bird. I'm honestly surprised. Goes into Uxie, kind of a really bad spot for me. He could have set up his Stealth Rocks right now. If he even has Stealth Rocks? Question mark? Not really sure. Goes for Reflect. So... maybe it doesn't have Stealth Rocks? That's really weird, though. It's really weird. And I know this guy... Pokesavs, so there really is no reason why he wouldn't put Stealth Rocks on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call that a misplay, because I think he should have used Stealth Rocks instead of Reflect. Because, I mean, what am I gonna do with him? I mean, I guess, yeah, I can Toxic him and I can Brave Bird him, but it's not gonna do that much. Go for the Toxic. Not sure if I predicted the switch or not. Not really fully paying attention. He goes into Crab Dance, which, you know, judging the nickname and judging that the fact, I don't know, I don't know if this guy's Dream World is out yet, or if he has the potential to get Adaptability and Dragon Dance on the same set, which is really crazy, but I don't know if this guy has it. Like, if he did have it, I would probably get hit by Waterfall instead of Rock Slide. Rock Slide does a crap ton, though, and that's just a +1, so this guy's Monster Attack. This guy's quite scary. If I didn't have Beaky, he would just rip through my whole team. Totally honest. Completely honest. Yeah. This team is knit together with love. And if one patch leaves the quilt, it falls apart. That's my really bad analogy of my team. Yeah. So I have 69 HP, right? So that means Beaky can't die. It's impossible. So I have to switch out Beaky. It's just what I have to do. Go into Giggity, and I'm like face palming in my head because I don't know, I could have switched to him a while back, and because this guy's unaware, so that Dragon Dance is invisible to Giggity. It does not see that. And yeah, he did flinch me with Rock Slide, so that's unfortunate. I was clicked on that roost with my Stylus, so it would have been nice to heal. But then again, I was left at 69, so that's cool. So yeah, I've got 2 Toxic guys and 2 Taunters, and I have 2 outrageously offensive Pokemon. And then I have a super good anti-lead, and is that everybody? I think that's 5. What role am I missing? I don't know. I'll come to it later, I guess. Yes? Right, I set up the sub. I know he's gonna break my sub with Crab Hammer, so I sub again in his face as he dies from Toxic, and that's pretty darn satisfying, really. That's really, good. So, Crab Dance is down. And, I think he goes into, I don't know. It's just some random guy. He thinks about it for quite a while, as you can see here. And eventually goes into Fearow, who sadly is no contest for any of my Pokemon. I mean, I love Fearow. I always had one in my blue version. It's either a Fearow or a Dodrio. I always had one of those, because Drill Peck could hit ghosts. and if you held it back like, I don't know, if you held it back like 3 or 4 levels, it would learn Drill Peck really early as a Spearow, and then you could just like rape all the trainers with this Drill Peck move, which is way too strong. Yeah, so I leave Giggity in to die, because it gives me a free switch into who else but Balrog, the head-smashing, rip-snorting Aggron. And he is a monster. He is a monster. I'm not sure if you predicted my speed-up attack. I actually was really afraid he was going to switch into Yamask, because Yamask probably has Will-O-Wisp? Probably? I don't know. He baits me into Earthquaking, which is fine. But my speed boost is not going to wear off, because it's a stat boost, and so the stalling just doesn't really help him that much. And do the head smash. Thankfully it hits. It would have been really annoying if I had missed, because then he would have gotten Reflect up, and it would have been annoying. Get another head smash down. His poison damage is, you know, doubling each turn. He does Yawn, which is a pretty good move. Maybe he has Yawn instead of Stealth Rock. Yeah, he does. He does have Yawn instead of Stealth Rock. Okay, so he's got U-turn, Yawn, Reflect and Light Screen. Yeah. I figure it's either now or never to send an Electrode, because he can't take any switch-in hits at all. But I figured he would. And by the way, that Uxie crits me with U-turn 3 times, and it's totally pointless, but it's pretty funny. Put up the Rain Dance, pretty much letting myself die unless he misses, which would have been nice, but not the case. So Electrode goes down. I do not get the static, which is sad. Go into Ludicolo, also known as Mr. Hat. He's named after the puppet that Mr. Garrison had in like the first season of South Park. I don't know how long he lasted, but I thought he was hilarious, and they dropped that character really fast. And then Mr. Garrison like started getting sex changes like every season or something, and there was no Mr. Hat. Like, he was like this guy he was a puppet with a Dr. Seuss hat and like a shaggy beard. I thought it was hilarious. Okay, so he goes into Gutsy. Unfortunately, I do hit with Harder Pump. It would have been really nice for him if he had gotten off of Facade. I would have at least tried for Quick Attack myself, because all the EV forms get it, even though most of them can't really use it that well. Uses the Protect. Want to Giga Drain to get some health back. The incoming Toxic is pretty predictable, but I'm just leaving him in to get poisoned, which, you know, it's fine. And yeah, I predict his Protect, because what else is he gonna do? We've actually already done this in a video where I get a free switch on Protect. But, you know, what is Yamask gonna do, honestly? I mean, why use Yamask when you can use Dusclops? I'm pretty sure Dusclops is better in every way, even with an Evilite on Yamask, so you should probably invest in a Dusclops, because Dusclops is actually pretty amazing. And he was in 4th Gen OU. I don't know if he still is, or what the deal with Dusclops is, but he was rolling around with the best of them, just a year or two ago. Yep. Firo comes in, can't really do anything to me. It's very sad, because Firo is such a cool guy. I mean, I love Firo. It even gets Drill Liner or Drill Run or whatever it got translated into, that drill attack. It gets that from breeding. It gets it from breeding now. So that's cool, I guess, but still, I mean, his attack and speed is pretty mediocre, even though he's one of the cooler looking birds for sure. Yeah, goes into Tauros, but I'm just walling him. So, MVP of the game, Mandbuzz, quite easily, because I wall everybody, and he also misses with Stone Edge twice. He'll miss again in a second here. It's all very sad, I guess. I'm actually okay with it though. When he told me in the chat, we were chatting on Skype a little bit while fighting, and he said that he literally did a double face palm for the second Stone Edge miss. And you know, that Stone Edge probably would have crit me, and it probably would have brought me down to like 10 HP or something, or maybe it would get like max damage and knock me out, for all I know. So it's left to Drillbird, and I have to give randomdbzguy. I have to give my opponent credit because he did not run, nor did he disconnect. He fought to the bitter end. Bitter end. Well, he does have another guy. Yeah, he has Yamask, who I Brave Bird and then taunt. And, yeah. The taunt makes him struggle, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny. Doesn't really get to happen to me that much, honestly. So I block the toxic with my taunt, so Beaky is just, you know, being all cool and taunting him, and, you know, with that swag, or whatever the kids these days with their hula hoops and roller coasters, or whatever they're saying now. I can't keep up with it. I don't know. Yeah, so down to Firo. He even gets the mummy ability, so his sniper chance of critting is like totally lost. So that's my game against randomdbzguy, and we are going to have an epic rematch sometime. Not really sure when, but see ya, YouTube.